What's up, peeps? In this video, we're going to be visiting Valladolid in 2025. We're going to be going over some of the things like visiting the Selva Maya park, what the hotel is like, what the parks is around, the local food, and we're going to be going a bunch of other things. So, welcome everybody to Valladolid. The hotel that we're going to be showing you is the Hotel Mesón del Marqués, which is right in the middle of Valladolid. I mean, you can see right this, the amazing view that you get. As soon as you walk in, this is the villa that I'm going to be showing you. It's about 4,000 to 5,000 pesos a night. As you walk in, you got your cooler on the right hand side, and it includes all those sorts of things. And then you also get included your 2 complimentary waters as well. After that, check out this long corridor. It does have a unique smell. It's like an old smell, but it doesn't smell bad, but it's like that old smell. But it's good. And on the right hand side, as you go in, you guys can see we have the closet here. It is actually pretty big. Like, once you open it, let's check out what it does have on the inside. You do have, as you can see, like your bathrobe. You've got as well to iron, you've got your safe, and you also got some slippers in there. And plenty of enough room to go in there and just put a bunch of things. We had to put our things there, so you got a big mirror. You go into the bathroom again. Everything was actually pretty nice and clean, like really no issues with that. The hotel was pretty good, and I mean, it's a really good price for what you pay for. You get your 2 sinks there, you get your actually a pretty big shower, which a lot of places don't actually give you. And I mean, let's just walk in here and look at that. I mean, it's a nice, big, beautiful shower, and something very important, you get nice hot water. You cannot go wrong with a hotel that gives you amazing hot water. And then just go ahead and look at the just a general area here. So you get a nice big bed here with the 2 sides on the you can put your things on the side, and you also got a TV. The TV doesn't work. Like, if you put Netflix, it doesn't work. I don't know if I've ever used a TV in the hotel, but again, it does have a TV if you want to use it. But the view is nice. Like, the view from here, from the balcony, you get like the nice trees, and then you can see on the bottom. Oh no, let me look at the other side. So this side here, you guys can see, you can take a look at the pool, and it's all green and nice, and honestly, it's a nice view. Good hotel. Everything was amazing about the hotel. And also, they do give you breakfast included with this one. And then just to end it off, to get those beautiful views, as you guys can hear, you get a nice balcony, which is completely private just for your room, and you get the cathedral in the middle. So for this part of the video, we're going to be showing you Selva Maya, and we're going to be showing everything from the bike course to the buffet to the cenote and to the zip lines that they have throughout the area. So the first thing that we're going to show you is the bike area, which is just biking around the general place. So let's jump right into Selva Maya. So walking in to the entrance, just if you guys have been to any places like Xcaret or Xioja, don't expect it to be like this. Like, I mean, it's definitely a lot less produced in those places. But to take into consideration, for example, all the things that we're going to show you here, like the bike path, the zip lines, and the food, everything was for 550 pesos, which would be around $30. So I mean, you can't really complain to what you're giving, to what you're getting. And here, as you're going through the bike path and everything like that, you can see all the farming things that they're doing, and you just get nice greenery. And again, the biking is pretty fun, but you could probably do the whole tour in like maybe like 10-12 minutes. So it's not like this crazy insane bike path, but it's something nice to do. And now the next part that we're doing, and I am super excited. I mean, just take a look at that tower. We're going to be going up there, and they say that you can go upside down, and I'm definitely going to do it. So the guide is just going to be explaining you a bunch of things. I'll just sum it up for you in English. So they've got 3 towers. Each tower is about 30 to 45 seconds in length once you're on the zip line, and the whole tour of the zip line is about 30 to 45 minutes, just kind of depending on how many people go. So once he explains that, on our way we go up to the highest tower. We switched to the GoPro cam, going up the stairs for the first one, and let's check it out.
Ay, no veo.
A ver, espera. Listo. So out of the 3 zip lines, 2 of them I did upside down, and then this one that I showed you, I did just regular ways. Now for the final part, let's talk about the food here. And as you guys can see here, I mean, there's plenty of options, but here's where you can really tell that the cost is $35 to get in. I'm not gonna say the food was anything special. I'd say it was honestly average, not even above average or below average. It was just complete average. But I mean, again, for $35, you're getting all these activities and food. What else can you ask for? And also, I will show you here the menu. It is just the food that's included. No waters or beer or anything like that's included. So all that is going to be extra. And now look at this. We finally made it to the cenote. It is on the far side of the place. And the cenote is huge. I mean, it is just insanely huge. And it is not that dangerous to go down there. We were in this place for about 3 to 4 hours. As we were getting there, it was like 11 a.m. and there was a lot of people there. So I would just suggest you kind of cool it off, because this place with 40, 50 people that came in on those big buses might get pretty cramped up. But the good thing is you can go do other activities. And like us, now that we're back, look at this. It's pretty empty. I mean, there's really not that many people. So I just say that, just definitely consider the times, because when those buses comes, it is full with people. And like all cenotes, the water is pretty darn cold. So now we're going back into town and just chilling, walking around, and we'll show you everything that it's like. So a lot of the streets are very narrow, and I mean, the architecture and everything like that is very, very like a typical small town, and you got your cathedral in the middle with an excellent view. Now, this little plaza is probably the biggest one in the area, where you have a bunch of places to eat, to buy arts and crafts. And something that I saw a lot in Valladolid is that it's filled with jewelry stores. I mean, it is filled and packed with them, where you can buy silver and gold, and I'm not even kidding, there was like 3 right next to each other. And I'm gonna walk into one right now, and we actually bought a couple of things, and they were pretty good. I mean, reasonably priced, and they got all kinds of things. Although I will say a lot of the things were kind of like religious based, so like all the pendants and all that kind of stuff, but it was still pretty nice. Now here we are in the daytime in the middle of the park, and I was surprised to not see that many people outside. I mean, hence it was pretty hot, like it is burning outside right now. But still, you don't see that many people. I saw way more people at nighttime, which I'll record again tonight to show you. But again, in these little stands, a lot of them sell the same things throughout the town. So you got your arts and crafts, you got your shoes, you got your hats, you got your obviously cheaper jewelry, not like silver or anything like that. And I was also kind of weird to find out that there really wasn't that many places selling food or anything like that, like during the day. In nighttime, you'll see you got all these kind of things. But yeah, usually all the arts and crafts, again, they're pretty similar. And they got good prices, and they've got a lot of little stores kind of like around the park area as well. Now, after walking quite a bit, let me show you some of the typical food here. So we got this one that I hadn't tried it actually before. It's cochinita with an egg on the top. And the outside is kind of like with a tamale base. If you guys have ever had tamales, kind of like a doughy feeling, and it was actually pretty good. But they have a very different food here compared to Cancun and the other places near the area. But it was pretty good. So we're here in the city center. Now, we went out in the daytime, but there really wasn't that much activity going on. So now that we go out at night, you can see there is a lot more people outside. And actually today is Saturday, March 8th, which is the International Women's Day. And we're going to show you what's going on over here.
Chicas, nada más por respeto a las personas que pasen a contar sus historias, por favor, guarden sus celulares, guarden.
Now is the time of the video where we're going to start trying all the local foods and snacks around the area. Now, this is one of the most popular ones, and how they perform the corn on the cob. Sorry about that. They put lime, they put mayo, they put salt, and then they put their own chilies and all that kind of stuff. So once this guy, and cheese as well, which is maybe a little bit different to some people, but this guy creates it. He let me record nice and smooth, and now we're going to go ahead and try one of the most famous pieces of snacks in Mexico. Yeah? So here we got one of the famous Mexican corn. I've tried these a bunch of times, but we had to show you the unique place in Valladolid. So they basically put mayonnaise, lime, cheese, and then you got chili on top of it. So we're gonna go ahead and get the first bite. Oh yeah, just like I remember them. They're really good. You can also get the other ones that are in a little cup. but I prefer this one. Soft corn. Mmm. Mmm. Now we got our next spot, which I know it's gonna be funny, but it's corn ice cream. I know everything seems like it's made out of corn. I guess it kind of is. So this is one I had never tried. So we're gonna go ahead. He only had like a couple flavors, literally, and I was like, I've got to go with the corn one. So let's try it out. So we're in the little park. Obviously, it's a tradition. You got to try every single little thing in here, and we're going to do that for you guys today. And this is a lot of things I've tried, but this I haven't actually tried. So it is corn ice cream, and that sounds weird. So we're going to give this a try. Mmm. Mmm. You've even got little pieces of corn. Wow. That is some good ass ice cream. After eating the other spicy corn, man, that was some spicy thing right on it. Next up, we're gonna try to get the marquesitas, which is one of the famous ones. A lot of these things aren't really that expensive also. The corn that we had was 30 pesos, which would be like $1.50. This was 40 pesos, which would be around $2. So we're gonna find the marquesitas. There was one stand, but it was, I mean, filled with people. So we're gonna see if we can find another one. And after this, we're gonna show you the rooftop, which is probably one of the nicest places to eat in the city with a really nice view. So let's find the marquesita first. So now this may be a small town, and it doesn't have a lot of technology, but it does have its nice piece of technology. So take a look at this. They've got on the top side right there, which we'll try to zoom in a little bit for you guys. There we go. So they've got 3 big projectors. I mean, look at the size of those. And what that does is it projects on the church. So it's got the project mapping. If you guys haven't heard of it, is where they take a building, they map exactly what it is, and then things happen through that building. So I'll try to get when it happens. I saw it yesterday, but I couldn't record it, so I don't know exactly at what time it starts. But if I get it from the rooftop, I'll try to show you. But basically everything's mapped and it looks like the building's falling, so it's pretty cool. Now we're going to show you inside the cathedral, because it is, well, it's probably the biggest thing in the town, so we're going to have to go check it out. And actually, when we went in there, there were some people getting married. You don't need to pay or anything like that to go in. You can just walk right in there. And yeah, just going to show you a couple of different little cinematic videos of how it looks on the inside. Now for the final part of the video and the journey, we're going to show you the rooftop, which is probably the nicest place in the city to get great views and have a good dinner and supper. And I mean, let me just show you here. Hopefully the camera did capture it. I don't know if it does justice, but there is not that much light contamination and the stars are amazing. I mean, I can see every single little star on the top. And let me just show you the food. This really doesn't have to do anything with like typical Valladolid food. It's more like tourist food. I mean, you got like, you know, hamburgers, octopus, quinoa, all that kind of stuff. So it's not really Valladolid, but if you want to have a nice dinner, and it's not that cheap. Also, it's, I mean, it's a little bit pricey for what it is and where it is. But again, I think it's worth it if you want to have one nice dinner while you're there and also enjoy the nice views. Also, right behind me right now, that is where our room was. So our balcony was right above there. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one.